evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, the Tullahoma Fire Department had some good news this week, which will save homeowners some money on their insurance. The Tullahoma Arts Center has a new exhibit starting this weekend, and the Tullahoma Wildcats take on the Franklin County Rebels this Friday night at Wilkins Stadium. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Have you ever been involved in one of these? And you need one of these? Then look no further than the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center. With a state-of-the-art facility, aluminum capabilities, lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett auto rental, claims assistance from start to finish. We're here to serve you. So stop by and let us show you why we are #1, the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Don't stop believing, Tullahoma. Faithfully, Journey Resurrection, a Journey tribute band, will perform a free concert Friday, October 3rd at Fraser McEwen Park from 7 to 10 p.m. The wheel in the sky will keep on turning, and you're welcome to bring coolers, chairs, and blankets. Concessions on site. Any way you want it, this event is rain or shine.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Fire Department has announced it has earned an Insurance Service Office Public Protection classification of 2. This new designation required additional improvements in training, staffing, water supply, communications, and other areas. The ISO evaluates the capacity of a fire department to respond to and fight structure fires for property insurance purposes. On this scale, 1 is the best. Prior to receiving the new classification, Tullahoma had an ISO classification of 3, a designation it has held for the last 4 years. Tullahoma Fire Chief Richard Chastain said, quote, "This rating places us in the top 3% of fire departments in the state of Tennessee. We are extremely proud of this accomplishment that took a tremendous effort from our officers and staff," end quote.
This is good news for fire departments and for the property owners because improved ISO ratings help lower fire insurance premiums for both residential and commercial customers. The upgrade puts Tullahoma in an elite group. Mayor Lane Curley said, quote, "This classification means we have been judged by an independent agency to have an exemplary fire suppression system. We have to commend our fire department for getting us here. Additionally, this rating helps Tullahoma recruit industry and commercial investment to locate and expand in our community," end quote. Research completed by Municipal Technical Advisory Services fire management consultant Steve Cross shows that the Tullahoma property owners will collectively save approximately $144,000 on insurance premiums for 1 and 2 family dwellings. This does not include the commercial savings.
4th District Congressman Scott Desjardins and State Representative Judd Matheny, who is currently a congressional candidate in the 6th District, were honored at the Tennessee Walking Horse National Celebration last week for the work they have done to assist the industry in recent legislative issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, each year the Walking Horse Trainers Auxiliary presents the Walking Horse Trainers Auxiliary Merit Award to someone who is actively helping the walking horse industry. That award is being presented to Congressman Scott Desjardins. Desjardins was elected to represent Tennessee's 4th Congressional District in 2010. Listening to the people of his area, Desjardins began taking interest in the walking horse industry and the government overreach that was occurring. He has continued to intently listen to the concerns of the industry and help bridge the gap between the government and the walking horse industry. This award is just a small token of appreciation to Congressman Desjardins for his service to the walking horse industry and to the state of Tennessee and our country as a whole. Iris Schumann and Susan Coleman make the presentation to Congressman Scott Desjardins. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask you to show your appreciation to him as well. Representative Desjardins, thank you so much for all that you do for the walking horse industry and for those of us here in your district. Ladies and gentlemen, the celebration would like to welcome special guest Judd Matheny tonight. Down there on the Southbound Newsleader, make a presentation. Designation running from United States Congress. That's the open seat recently vacated by Diane Black, who's running the governor of Tennessee. Judd has been a state representative for 15 years in Coffee County. Judd, thanks for joining us tonight. Your continued support for the Tennessee Walk-On. Ladies and gentlemen, we give them a celebration welcome and a nice round of applause.
We'll be back after these messages.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. Tracy Harden stopped by our studios recently to talk about the upcoming Bel Air Elementary School Walkathon.
I have Tracy Harden with me today, and it's almost time for the walkathon at Bel Air School, right?
Right.
When's that going to happen?
September the 15th.
The 15th.
Yes, it's
the Bel Air Be Strong Walkathon right there. I love that, the Bel Air Bees.
Yes.
Tracy, that's a big fundraiser for Bel Air, isn't it?
It is. It's our biggest fundraiser, and we like to say, hopefully it's our only fundraiser.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fundraising goes on in this town, but everybody needs a little share. Yeah. So you have sponsors for this event?
We do. Our students and our parents will be coming out through town asking people to sponsor. So you can get your name and your logo on our wall at Bel Air permanently if you like to.
Permanently?
Yes.
That's
like
pretty
if
cool.
you want to donate, let's say $1,000, we have a place for you.
Well, I bet you do. I guarantee you $1,000 to get you on top of that wall, wouldn't it? Huh?
Well, I'll see about that, but I'm pretty sure it'll be close to the top. If not.
So what? This is on a Friday. Normally it's on a Friday.
Yes.
And describe a little bit about the event. What takes place?
Okay. That morning, all the kids are in, and we have our firemen usually come, policemen, all our civil service people.
Right.
The mayor usually comes, and we do a honorary lap around, and then the children start to walk at different times, and it's awesome. They run.
Well, and that happens.
They walk. It's good to see them just. Some of the girls just walk and talk, and also this is the 65th year of Bel Air being in existence, and so this is
65th year.
Yes, so it's
something?
An exciting year for us because we've been there for 65 years, and so that makes a whole big celebration to come. We're gonna actually
have a long time. I'm 68. And that's a long time for a facility. And I know there's been a lot of upgrades done through the years and stuff like that. But that's to be congratulated.
Yes.
In itself.
It is.
That building and that location can function and serve the community for as long as it has. So that's a great accomplishment.
So 65 years of being
a bee.
Our being great. So that's kind of our theme for the year. We're going to even have a reception to kick off our week of walkathon activities. So on that Sunday, we're going to have a reception, and we want everybody to come. We want all OBs to come, newbies to come.
Newbies. I love it, newbies. The old bees and the newbies. That's great.
We want them to come and walk through the building, bring anything they have, to help us reminisce and see how things used to be and how things have transformed. It's just a week of celebrating.
See how things used to be and look how things are going to be. It's all about B.
That's right.
It's all about
being
the
great, being honest, being happy, just being
healthy,
together. Yes.
being kind to one another.
That's right.
Being
a good neighbor, being a good friend. That's what we're doing. We're being educated.
It's in our DNA to care for one another.
It is. We have a Facebook page, and it's Bel Air Elementary School PTO, and so you can go on there, like our page. We need you to like our page, but there's lots of information on there. And also, we want to know where you are and what you've done. Maybe you're a housewife. Maybe you're a plumber. Maybe you're an architect. But if you came to Bel Air, we want to know.
We want you.
We want you.
Tracy, thank you, dear.
You're
Good luck, and we'll see y'all there that day.
That's right.
And maybe y'all can come back and give us a little update before
We will.
the event.
I'll have my walking shoes on the next time I come.
Okay, there
I'm
you
getting
go.
ready.
That's great.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up next.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Arts Center has a new exhibit opening this weekend. Peggy Burton spoke with 2 of the exhibitors.
I'm on the set with Ira Jean Barton and Joe Lindley.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're representing Tullahoma Arts Center today with their beautiful, beautiful artwork. So let's just get right to it. When are you all showing?
We're supposed to show on the September the 9th through the 30th.
The 9th through the 30th, so almost a month, which is good.
Ma'am.
But there's always a really nice opening. So the opening is on the 9th. And what time does that start?
It starts at 2 o'clock. 2 to 5.
2 to 5.
Sunday.
And that's on a Sunday. So that's a nice time of day to go to church, go to lunch, and then go to an art exhibit.
Absolutely. Art gallery, yes.
How many pieces are you showing?
About 20.
About 20 pieces?
I've got about 40.
Have you?
Yeah.
I think I'll just throw this out. I think I'm right that if you're a member of the Art Center, you can come for free.
Yes.
But if you're not a member, it's $5 still.
$5.
That's what I thought. Which
and
is everybody should.
Each artist can designate 2 different people that can go in free.
Okay. But anyway, it's a good deal regardless.
Yes.
I mean, being a member and paying $5 is a good deal because I am so proud of the Art Center and what it's brought to Tullahoma.
Oh, absolutely.
And let's show some of your work. Are all your works oils, watercolor, all oils?
No, mine is pastel.
Yours are pastels. So, you want to tell me about some of this work? Let's take the one she's showing.
This is Baby Jesus.
And did you do that one?
I did that one.
That's beautiful. And that is oil?
No, it's pastel.
It looks like oil.
No, it's pastel.
Is that hard to do?
No, I get all.
You just get all wrapped up in it and you get your hands all chalky as it is. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is really beautiful. I mean, it looks so real. And that's one of yours also.
That's one too. And it's the Mary and Joseph and Baby Jesus. And this is our Christmas showing.
Your Christmas showing.
Yeah.
And are any of these for sale?
No, these are not for sale.
Okay.
Okay.
They're for view. Will you have some for sale?
Oh, I've got plenty for sale.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm sure there are certain ones that are close to your heart. Now, is that still yours?
That's mine.
That's yours.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. And it's oils color.
And that's
it's oil
oils.
paints. And,
He's a fine hunter. He's got a duck.
He's got a duck.
Yeah.
Do you like dogs in particular?
Yes,
or
ma'am, I do.
Would that happen to be one of yours?
No, ma'am.
No?
I had a couple of labs like that,
Yeah.
but this was a different one. That
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
And let's see. Did we get?
And
let's find
mules.
another one. Oh, I love the mules. Those are yours also.
I took them. Yes, ma'am. They're oils, and I took them in Columbia at Mule Day. Well, I went down there and took some pictures of
And
some
you
mules
got
and
and enhanced with the
so,
mules. I love the mules. My dad plowed with mules.
I did. I did too.
So that means a lot to me.
Yes.
And I remember when he put them out in the field to run free, and they didn't have to work anymore.
That's right. Yeah, in the wintertime.
They're a beautiful job.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
And have we shown all 4 pictures?
Yes,
all right,
ma'am,
the art exhibit that's going on. Just tell me what got you interested in doing pastels?
I went to Franklin and I went upstairs to look, and they had all these portraits, and I was awestruck by it.
And they were done in pastels. Are you talking about Franklin, Tennessee?
Franklin, Tennessee, and I just
you just got caught up in it.
I caught up in it, and I wanted to do it.
Well, had you been doing artwork already?
I didn't realize I could draw till I was 34. I used to work at Wilson Sporting Goods, and I painted for about 4 years, and then I quit because I didn't think I was good enough. About 5 years from that, I got started painting, and I painted. I can do portraits. I can just.
My guess is the passion for painting has given you new life.
Absolutely.
After your stroke.
Absolutely.
So how about you? You've been painting all your life?
I loved art all my life. Since I was a little kid, I was drawing in school. I was drawing all the time. And about 35 years ago, I was just kind of dabbling in some paint and painting around, and some people wanted me to do their home place, so I did that, and they bought it.
Yeah.
And then some more people wanted their home place done, so I did this.
First thing you knew, you were involved in home places big time.
And I've got one hanging in the library at Lynchburg of the old library down there. That's the little small old library. It's been there for hundreds of years. And it's a painting of that, and it's hanging in the new library.
That is wonderful.
And I just love painting. I just enjoy it.
And you started as a child,
yeah,
just diddling and drawing.
In the first grade. I was just showing the teacher. I would draw something and show the teacher.
Before we run out of time, let's talk a little bit about. Do you know the hours at the Art Center? I know this is going to be at 2 o'clock
from 1 to 5.
From 1 to 5. Is that every day?
That's every day, and they're open on Saturday.
Okay.
And I don't think they're open on Sunday except during a show.
A showing, which is 2
that we're
till
going to have.
4 on the 8th. Is that what you said?
The 9th.
The 9th.
The 9th is the first showing. I think they're open from 2 to 5.
We'll be right back in a moment.
Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family. Over 75% of car shoppers today use the internet to search for their new or pre-owned vehicle. That's why the RussellBarnett.com website is so versatile, where you can check it anytime, all the time, online. You can search through our new and pre-owned inventory by make, model, mileage, or price. We can value your trade-in and get you pre-approved for financing before you even walk in the door. So check out RussellBarnett.com, and remember, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades, and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. John Gray spoke with Tullahoma High School head coach, football coach John Olive about this week's game against Franklin County.
And the Tullahoma Wildcats are 2-1 right now, and we have a big rivalry game coming up this Friday night at Tullahoma High School with Franklin County. And what do you see in them, and what do you know about them, and what are you planning for?
Well, we watched them the first week when they played Coffee County, and then obviously when we swapped video with Coffee County, that was the video up front against Coffee County. They were very, very physical, and they outnumber you by formation, and they also pull the student body.
Right.
And so they get the numbers even greater. And then you've got 3 or 4 running backs that can hurt you at any point in time. Last year, their number 27 just absolutely ripped us. I mean, we had no answer for him. I don't remember how many yards he had, but I think it was above 200. Well, he's back, and he's their feature back, and he does a great job. And I want to say his name's Johnson, but I may be wrong now. I should have looked at all that before I came over here, but I didn't. But he's an outstanding football player. They're running the wing T offense. Mike McCurry's the new head coach down there,
and he's a battler.
He's a battler. He's won a lot of football games over the years, and they were going to run an odd front defense, 50 or 3-4, depending on what the formations are, and they have just adopted his style, tough, hard-nosed, keep the ball away. I think Coffee County only ran 25 or 26 plays against them. The rest of the time, Franklin County held the ball.
Yeah, right.
And so you got to value your possessions. You can't have any turnovers against them. One of the unique things that they were doing against Coffee County is they onside kicked it. They didn't start off as an onside, but it migrated into onside kicks, and so we've got to get ready for that.
Yeah.
So it ought to be a great environment. I'm hoping that the weather will cooperate with us.
Right. Hope so as well.
I had joked around with somebody today that if I'd known they had such trouble running the ball on a rainy Friday night, that maybe we'd have irrigation problems down in our field. But if you got one section that's leaking or whatever, that's all you
push
get.
Them that way.
You don't get the whole football field to have problems with. Call up Mike and say, Mike, you won't believe this. Our irrigation system's run for 48 straight hours. We didn't know it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Well, but what it is the tailgate party that we usually have at our first home game has been moved to Friday night.
Right, because of the weather. It got moved to the next Friday night. So it'll be this Friday in the park, Fraser McEwen Park. And
that's right after school.
Right after school, we'll be down there. Excuse me, as a football team, we'll get down there around 3:15. We'll stay to 4 o'clock. The cheerleaders stay a little bit longer. I think the band leaves at about the same time we do.
Right.
It's been fun. It's been a great thing community-wise over the years.
And again, the announcement that you don't have to wait to go to the ticket booth on Friday night. Starting Tuesday through noon Friday, you will be able to go to Tullahoma High School to the office down there and buy tickets to where you don't, general admission tickets.
And
you can
at Franklin County High School as well.
Yeah.
Either high school you can go to, as Coach Roden agreed to sell tickets for us down there like we did for coffee.
Right.
And so it ought to be an exciting time, and I think it'll be fun, and we're playing hard, and we're real close to moving from being what I think is an average team to becoming better than average. We're real close to making that, and I don't know, that's the job of us coaches, is try to get us to move. We've been below average. We're trying to get to where we were average and be competitive.
And we're there.
I think we're there. Now we're just trying to, and I think today proved to all of us that we've made some more strides getting above average, and now can we push it on up another notch?
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is an Australian Shepherd mix named Beery, who entered the shelter as a stray. He's approximately 3 years old, up to date on his vaccinations, neutered, heartworm negative, on flea and tick prevention, and good with other dogs and children. Be sure to check out the shelter on Facebook for information about upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pets this week is Lady. She is a collie mix who needs a home as soon as possible. The shelter has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252 in Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new Owner Advantage program. It starts as simple as your first year's maintenance is included with the purchase. We have 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plans available. Car detailing, car rental, collision repair. Stop by one of our 5 locations and let one of our certified sales staff tell you all about it. The Russell Barnett Automotive Family Advantage Program. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1954 at 98 degrees. The record low was in 1988 at 48 degrees. Average high on this day is 88 and the average low is 62. Clear weather in the forecast for tonight with a low of around 45. Mostly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 77 and a low of 55. Partly cloudy weather and then forecast for Saturday with a high of 79 and a low of 57. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a wonderful weekend. Thank you.